Hi everyone, welcome back to Mystic Muse Tarot. Today we're going to be looking at what is the reason behind your stress and how you can heal from it. So, today when we look at stress, we're going to address it from a point of view of physical stress that probably you're having, or mental stress that you're having, or emotional stress that you're having. So, like you can see, I've laid three cards down. Take some time, clear your mind, take 2 to 3 deep breaths, and see which card you feel drawn towards. And let's jump straight into your reading. Okay, for those of you who picked card one, I'm getting that a lot of you are stressed because you constantly need to feel that you're in control. You know, everything has to be controlled. If things are not going your way, that's what causing stress. So, the message for you here really is that you should, it's easier said than done, but, do what you can and leave out the rest. Because what happens if you constantly try to force yourself or force an outcome, then it tends to get worse, and that causes a lot more stress for you. So understand that what you've done is to the best of your abilities and to the best of your knowledge, and let it go. After that, what's happening here is you are trying to exercise your willpower in excess. I won't say in the wrong places, but in excess. So let's look at a couple of more things as to why it's, yeah, see, like I said, you are stressing for no reason. You've already done everything that you can to the best of your knowledge, and the stress is starting to manifest in your body. So that is not a good thing. So this can come about as it can come about as you breaking out into hives or sudden migraines or some skin problems that happen. So the advice for you today, group one, is that don't try to control things that are not within your reach. Okay, let use your willpower when it comes to yourself. Like, you can only control what you do and how you think and how you feel, and don't internalize the external, is what I'm really getting here for you today. So because you are just at the stage where things are manifesting in your body, and I don't know, for some reason I'm getting that this could be cancerous also. So when you see people who do have cancer, it develops over a period of time, or suddenly they have breast cancer, or they have ulcers in their stomach, or something or the other, and you are manifesting the stress in your body. So it's time to really let it go. And let me pull out a couple of more cards for you and see what your message is here. So I really want you to understand that you have to understand how seriously your stress is impacting you. See, again, I'm saying like that your ability to control things is too strong, and then when things don't go your way, it will be, it's very difficult. I think what also you need to know, what I'm getting here, is that you don't have to worry how things will pan out. Things will always pan out in the best way possible for you, and you will get the outcomes that you want, that you desire, and the achievements that you want under your belt. But that's not something that you have to worry about. So if you're really spreading yourself thin, or just doing things that you shouldn't be doing, I think you need to just drop that and kind of go into a state where you do what you can, you do what you know, and you have to learn how to relax. Okay, group one. So that's the message I have for you today. And I'll just get a few more. Yeah, see, uh, I'm also getting that you need to start journaling as to when you feel certain emotions, like you feel anger, or you feel rage, or you feel absolutely you have moments of despair, what is important for you is to journal it, because you are on the verge of exploding or having an outburst. So what you really need to do is start journaling, penning down, start monitoring your feelings, see what you're feeling, how many times you're feeling it, what caused you to feel it. I mean, kind of get into therapy with yourself. And that's when you'll start figuring out, what is happening the way it is or why it's happening. I would genuinely request all of you to take serious care of your physical health and start paying attention to any symptoms that keep cropping up with a much higher frequency. So if you have that is coming, time and again, maybe every fortnight or every second day or so, whatever it could be headaches, it could be feeling nauseous, it could be feeling breathless. If you're feeling any of these symptoms, I would strongly suggest that you look for help and advice, and look for medical help as well, and don't ignore these signs, because I'm already getting here that something is kind of already manifesting in your body. So this is what I leave you with, and I'll see you in your hello group 2. So welcome to your reading, and today what I'm getting is that you are using a lot of products, or you're eating some kind of food that is causing a certain amount of stress in your body. So this could be packaged food, this could be using products that have a lot of chemical in them, or you may be eating certain food groups that you are allergic to. So I want you to pay attention to what it is that you are giving your body to consume internally and externally, because this is what is causing your body stress, and you're having a lot of outbreaks because of that. You could be having hair fall, you could be having a lot of water retention and bloating, you could be having a lot of stiff joints also. That's also possible with this, and some of you might also have a lot of skin problems because of this. So let's go a little bit deeper and see what more messages you have regarding this. Okay. Yeah, so for some of you, I'm getting that please pay attention to your food groups that you're eating, whether what kind of mushrooms you're eating, or cauliflower or something, because some of you are definitely allergic to a certain kind of food group, and you should have that tested out. I'm also seeing that some of you are prone to a lot of bacterial infections. So that's something you should be extremely careful about. So be careful of what you put in your gut, because you have a tendency of your gut acting up a lot, which is again causing you a lot of stress. So let's look at how can we get rid of this stress, and what is the best possible outcome for you. Okay, so I'm getting that a lot of you need to eat really healthy and clean, and whatever your body is going through, please pay attention to those signs, because it's giving you, some of you have already got a warning sign. I'm also seeing that this is causing a hormonal imbalance in some of you. So like I was saying, a lot of you might be also having hormonal imbalance and an increased testosterone in your body, and there must be a huge chunk of you that are going through PCOD and PCOS as well. So that's something that you need to take care of. You may be borderline, and you must have started seeing the symptoms, of maybe acne, weight gain, hair loss, pigmentation, insulin resistance. So what you need to do is really see how your body feels. Be careful of two things. One is bacteria, because you're prone to bacterial infections in your gut. you need to take care of what you are eating. Try to eat a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables, and see what food groups are you really allergic to. Maybe they could be, some people are allergic to some kind of seafood or mushrooms or dairy. So please, get to know more about what works well with your body and go forward with that. And I really wish you the best in your health, and I'll see you in my next. Hello, group 3. So, this is what is stressing you out, your relationships. So this need not necessarily be your partner or your love interest, but for most of you, that's what I'm getting. This could be anybody, somebody that you live with or somebody that you work with also. So please pay attention to who you have around you in your life, because clearly this seems to be a toxic relationship which is causing you a lot of mental and emotional stress. So this is what you need to pay attention to. Remember that no relationship is as important as your mental and emotional stability and health. Okay, always remember that. If this person is clearly draining you out, you feel exhausted, you're getting into a lot of fights, or you're disagreeing almost every time, and there's you're seeing the red flags, but for some reason you seem to be drawn to them all the time. These are the kind of relationships that either you should let go or you should try to heal. And if you haven't been able to heal those relationships, then really it's not worth spending your mind and your heart on, if this is the level of stress that it's causing you. You can only endure it so long, and if this continues, it's going to have a serious effect, not just on your physical body, but in your overall life as well. Some of you are already seeing it, where there's low performance in terms of work, or you're losing interest with friends, or you're trying to, I can sense some of you trying to get into like this sort of hermit mode, where you just want to shut down, and every time you talk to this person, whoever this person is, after that you want to completely shut down. So that is a big sign that it's stressing you out, and you shutting yourself down mentally or emotionally is evident of the fact that this relationship or keeping this toxic person in your life is damaging. Okay, let's look at a couple of more messages. Yeah, okay, so I have B. Yeah, so basically you guys should stay true to yourself, and don't be afraid to be who you are or what you want. And the flip side to that is, good things come to those who wait. So I feel that it's figure out what is it that you want from relationships, or what is it that you want from that particular relationship. And if you're not able to get that, or if you're not able to if it's not coming about, then you need to understand that you should let go and wait for someone who is meeting you on the same wavelength. I think this is the time where you kind of stand true in your power. I'm getting that some of you are getting very overwhelmed in this relationship, where the other person isn't really sharing the burden, which is also causing a lot of stress. Now this could be in terms of finances, or maybe in terms of looking after the kids, or the way your life pans out. So you need to think this relationship through and take some serious measures. Sit down and talk with that person and say, hey, this is what it is and this is how it should go forward, rather than not communicating at all, because if you continue on this path, then your life is only going to get more difficult. Okay, so that's what you need to do. You need to reevaluate your relationship, and you really, yeah, see, that's what I said, sit, talk together, and see what you can do, how you can overcome your problem or your house. Because if you're dating someone and the person is toxic, I mean, you can always break up, but in the case where you are married, there's so much more at stake. You have children, you have families, you have so much. So try to sit it down, try to communicate, and try to work things out. Also, I'm getting that when you shut down, and now I'm seeing there are problems from both ends in this relationship. It is where one person is keeping a lot of secrets, and the other person is also keeping secrets, in the sense that you are not communicating to the other problem that you are feeling a certain way, or some of the actions and words that they do and they say is coming across to you in a certain way. So one person is just quiet, dead quiet, and the other person talks, but they have a lot of secrets. So this is not going to work. So you have to understand that communication is key to healing this toxicity, which will in turn heal the stress that you're going through, the emotional stress that you're going through. And that emotional stress is weighing you down in every other aspect of life. So your key takeaway from today's reading is that you need to step into your power. You need to know what it is that you want. You need to communicate the same to the other person in this relationship with you, and try to work things out. And if things can't be worked out, then you have to let it go. So that's what it is. And if you're married, then you have to learn to share the load, and you have to teach or communicate with the other person that you can't do this alone. Marriage is a partnership, so everything has to be equal, where you both earn, or you both take care of the kids, or you're both saving for a house together. So communication is key, and knowing what you want and communicating the same is essential to healing this toxic relationship. And that's the advice that the cards have and I have to give for you today. And I wish you the very best. Please don't take this lightly. Think over what messages you have today and try to act on it, because this is the level of stress that this is causing you is not healthy at all. So I hope that this reading has been enlightening for you, and I will see you in my next one. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye-bye.